Hey everyone, it's Welonz and welcome back to The Council, episode 3. What's the name of this episode? Ripples. Oh, is that something like the butterfly effect, I guess? Well, when we last left off, Louis went to the garden and went to the secret underground compartment of it, and we found our mom, of all things, and that's where it ended. So let's see how it begins this time.
The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
You must leave me alone now. I have agreed to everything, even to...
But you do realize your mother will have to accept the consequences of her acts.
I hope that your search will prove successful and bring Sarah back to us soon.
I'll be leaving now because whatever it is you're up to, I do not want to know.
Since then, we have become one and the same. We have officially erased the identity of my sister Emma. Emily Hillsborough, the woman with two faces.
Everyone seems to be a little unnecessarily heated. Don't forget where you are, please.
Everybody's here! And my mom was standing right next to me, too. Oh my gosh, I have no clue what we were doing beforehand. What was I doing with the talents? I got no clue. We have level 2 for all of my detective skills. I think we were going to make it so that we could get level 2 for everything, right? That seemed to be the most cost-effective use of skills. Okay. Well, maybe we'll start with what books we actually have. Politics, science... We only get to read right now. We don't get to put in points. No. Okay. Well, in that case... Hey, I think they added in PlayStation controller support. I've been using my PS4 controller the whole time, but it always showed Xbox buttons. But it's not showing that anymore. Cool. Anyway. Psychology, diversion, linguistics, etiquette. Oh no, these are the ones that we read already, right? I think... No. The yellow ones are the ones we read already. I'm so rusty with this already. I see that we have a lot of linguistics books, it seems. This one? Oh, erudition. Erudition. Any one that we have repeats of, we can take 3 books. Erudition. Erudition is... Erudition is considered a... What is this one again? Whatever this one is. Like the social talker or something? We need 4 points for this. Yeah, basically, I can't benefit off the manuscripts right now at all. No. Okay, well, whatever then. I will get... Questioning... Erudition? Erudition? Don't think I need questioning for now. Diversion? Yeah? How much do we have in diversion? Just a little bit. Yeah, this doesn't really get us anywhere, but hey, it's progress. Alright. Oh! Messing up my buttons because of the Xbox PS4 switch. January 22nd. 1793. The Council, Episode 3, Ripples. I think we've gone back a little bit in time to figure out why everybody's here.
Don't move.
Wait, I don't...
So you've come at last.
Easy. Let me turn around. Oh my god, Mother, what has happened to you?
Who are you?
What? But, Mother...
Who are you?
It's me, Louis, your son.
No, you lie. You won't catch me out like that. Louis isn't here. He obeys his mother. He would never have come here.
Mother, I don't know what you've been through, but lower your arm, please.
You think I was born yesterday, do you? But it won't work.
I'm begging you.
One day you will fall.
Mother!
Why are you here?
I'm here for you. We can take away that thing. Hey, she's really missing an arm. So our visions have been true. I don't think we know anything about our mother, right? Do we? Yeah, we can get this one. She's immune to this. Both of these are 0 for me.
I'm here to help you. You have nothing to fear.
If only it were so simple. You are evil incarnate. Every word that comes out of your mouth is sharper than a razor blade.
I don't wish you any harm. Really, Mother. It's me, Louis.
Don't speak to me about him. You will never get him.
Mother, stop torturing yourself. It really is me, Louis. How can I convince you?
If you really are who you say you are, what was the saying I taught you?
Uh-oh.
You've been telling it to me since I was 3 years old, Mother. How could I ever forget it? Always keep your mind logical.
It's all the same! What's the difference between all of these?
And open.
You knew it. You are smart. You're getting me muddled up. Tell me, rather, whose place were we at when I told you I was coming here?
Mother, I really am your son. You can't trick me. We were in Paris. We were investigating an art dealer.
His name?
Von Borchardt. Borchardt? We had this question already last time, I know it.
I just told you can't trick me. His name was Von Borchardt.
My God, everything is lost then. I refuse to believe it's really you, Louis. Otherwise, all this would be for nothing.
Mother, I don't know what happened to you, but don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. I'm here for you and...
No! I ordered you not to come with me.
I received a letter and Lord Mortimer informed me of your disappearance. So I took the...
No! 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 It's not true. It's a nightmare. Don't tell me that. Have you spoken to him?
Oh, shit. She's completely panicked because I spoke to Mortimer. It seems she's afraid of what he might have said to me about her.
Did he speak to you?
Well, yeah, he invited me here. I feel like we should know the truth though, because what happened to Elizabeth? You're my mother, I'm willing to hear you out, but I also want to know if you really were torturing some poor girl during her entire childhood. Right now though? Right this moment? Because she's really unstable right now.
Mother, I don't know what you're imagining, but don't worry. Everything will be all right. If you're worried about what I might think about Elizabeth Adams, honestly...
Oh, Louis! Elizabeth is the last of my worries right now.
Okay, good.
I did what I could for her, but it was too late. Very well. Logical and open, Louis. Since you arrived on the island, has anything strange happened to you?
Depends on what you mean by strange.
Visions. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Hey, Mom! Oh, shit, Mother, your hand! Well, I think it's this one, yeah.
Like me having visions, for example?
I knew it! It started! Oh,
Hell,
Louis,
she's
I just
panicking.
wish I...
Yes, it's happened to me. Like when I was a boy. I find myself in someone else's body.
Failed?
For the space of a dream.
Have you ever dreamed of a different place to the one where you were sleeping, without being able to explain it?
No. But Mother, don't worry. I'm not losing my mind. Everything is fine. You used to give me a concoction to calm me down when I was little. So, just make some for me once we get back home.
Migraines? Loss of consciousness? Loss of control?
No, rest assured. All is well. I promise you.
What else?
Your arm. 2 blunders left. I mean, that's not the weirdest thing, right? The weirdest thing was the visions and... your arm?
Personally, I think that you being missing for 3 days and then me finding you underground, minus a hand, well, that qualifies as strange, don't you think?
No, my hand is not important for the moment. If that's the only thing you found that shocks you, then all is well. Now shut up and listen to me. We might still have a chance. Something of utmost importance is going to play out right here.
What are you talking about?
A conference, Louis. I should think all Mortimer's guests have arrived by now, haven't they?
Yes, they have. Since this morning.
Perfect. The conference will be able to begin.
Indeed. It shouldn't be long and...
Let me finish. We haven't time. You will attend this conference, and you must find out what Mortimer is up to. Don't trust him, Louis. Understood?
Okay.
Right. I'll do what you ask of me. But calm down, please, Mother.
Louis, I made a mistake by coming here. We are in the lion's den.
What do you mean?
Mortimer, Holm, their guests. Watch what happens. Do you think it's normal that the representatives of the most powerful nations are here all on their own without anyone else? On an island in the middle of nowhere in total secrecy?
No, not really, but...
Louis! They shape the world. They manipulate us. Everything is decided here and now. They create and break states, provoke wars, destitute governments, or decide who will be their leaders. Open your eyes!
Mother, calm yourself, please.
Nothing is impossible for them. They are capable of reaching everyone, wherever they may be. Through high society banquets, they model the future of us all, and it isn't at all an issue for them.
And? What do you propose?
It's time to act, my son. You will go to this conference, and from the inside, you'll do everything you can to prevent Mortimer's plan from going ahead smoothly. We can talk later. I'll explain everything.
But why?
Do as I say, Louis. It's of the utmost importance. Beware of Mortimer. He won't let anything stand in his way.
You promised me that after...
Yes, after. Go now.
Yes, Mother, I'm going.
We just gonna part now?
One more thing, Mother. Emily Hillsborough, Emma's sister, came to this island looking for her sister. She probably won't hesitate to take revenge and...
It's the signal that the conference is starting, Louis. Don't be concerned about the Duchess. She's the last of our worries.
You killed her sister. You're putting me in a pretty tough spot here. That's it? I'm just gonna leave my mother there? Okay. Wow, they really threw me back in here immediately. And this confrontation, I feel like I must have talked about it already in the previous episode, but there's really a lot to look at with all the points, and I always feel like I gravitate towards the points options because, hey, that's gotta be better than the ones without points, right? But that's not necessarily the case. The conference, would it be in the salon place again? Or right here in the library? How'd I run again? Here we go. Did we have things we didn't pick up last time? No. Yeah, we had this puzzle last time. Didn't really solve it properly, which I really would have liked to do, but somehow we got really, really lucky. But, well, we'll move on to new puzzles this time. If we can get out of here. This way? No, I don't think so, but, I'm gonna try to go back the way I came from. I don't imagine there's anything else here because we've already looked here last time. We also saw Jacques Peru last time here, huh? Oh! More golden elixirs? Fine. Fine. I forgot the layout of this place. Okay. Sure. Oh! Oh, yes, this is the conference room that was blocked off for the longest of times.
Respect to any other
Totally wrong, I assure you.
I have suspected.
Everyone's mingling. Networking, my favorite. Who should I go talk to? Meet Lord Mortimer. Coin?
Amber crystals.
Amber.
My son, glad you're here. It seems Lord Mortimer's been waiting for you to arrive before beginning. What a pity your mother isn't here for the conference. I hope I'll be able to see her before I leave. I still have a very important letter to give to her.
Feeling all right, Louis? You look like you're miles away.
Everything's fine. Don't worry.
Lord Mortimer wants to talk to you, Louis. Don't make him wait.
I will make him wait. At this point, I got no clue who's on my side, who's not on my side. We know that Holm is probably with Lord Mortimer. Emily, I think I want to believe she's on my side, but at the same time, her sister was killed by my mother, and I just don't know who to believe anymore. Again?
My son,
No!
glad you're here.
They really have to add a skip button here. Ooh, Jacques Peru, not quite the talker. No, I can totally empathize with that. Coins.
I don't know if you ever found what you were looking for in the garden, but Mortimer is waiting for you. I suggest you get a move on.
You say it as if you were afraid of him.
What is Jacques Peru afraid of again? Afraid of? No, what is he weak against? Jacques Peru... Etiquette psychology. We don't know what he's vulnerable or invulnerable against.
I sense that you have things you'd like to say, but something's holding you back. What is going on between you two?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas, defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost. The siren's song, Monsieur de Richet. You wake up one morning, not knowing where you are, and you think about everything you've done for a man who wasn't even worth it. For a man who has no respect for you, who uses you, and who drops you as soon as he no longer needs you. For me, it's too late now. But you still have a choice. Don't respond to his call, sir.
Sounds like a bad breakup. He's so afraid of him, and doesn't seem like he likes Lord Mortimer, but yet he's still here. Again, something that shows that Lord Mortimer has a really wide sphere of influence, for whatever reason.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of water.
I have no idea if we have that or not.
Not a little mistake somewhere.
Oh, that's a lot. Did we get the keys already?
But she said he seemed quite angry at being spoken to.
But it is not sound, you know.
Yeah!
Your conjecture is totally
Oh,
wrong,
it ate my jelly. Are you kidding
I
me?
suspected it for some time, but now I am convinced.
Oh my
I have
god.
already told her so once, by your desire.
Are you quite sure, sir?
It
Is
ate...
there not a little mistake
What I
somewhere?
should have done is use my jelly so that it didn't eat it. Oh, it's just gone now. I really don't like that. I thought they fixed it before, but
But it is not
it's just disappeared.
No, it is not.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are we ready? The much-awaited conference is about to begin?
That is what we have all been waiting for.
I believe that Lord Mortimer wishes to speak to you before it begins. You should go and see him.
Oh my god.
Are you quite
You guys are
sure?
also one
not
tone
a
on
little
this.
mistake
One
somewhere?
note.
Yes, because she asked him at last. And
You can't leave. That would be very rude.
quite angry at being spoken to.
But it is not sound.
I hope we can pick up the jelly later, because it seemed like there were at least 2 jelly there. What a waste. I feel like I'm always eternally stressed out because of this. Golden elixir. That's the curing negative alterations one. That would be Lord Mortimer and George Washington. Anything in the middle here? There's a lot of seats here.
Your conjecture
Carmelite water, that's the next skill use is free. Okay. Oh. Devil's Thorn.
Ah, Louis, I've been expecting you. Thank you for joining us. We're about to begin our conference. Let me explain what is at stake.
Thank you kindly, but what do you expect of me exactly? My mother's the one who's supposed to attend, not me.
That is indeed what was initially intended. Unfortunately, she still hasn't been found, and my guests can't stay here indefinitely.
They're gonna manipulate me.
The conference must begin, and it would be truly beneficial to the Order to join in the project. Consequently, I would like you to replace her during her absence. What is at stake here is of the utmost importance.
It's important that the French Order gets their say. And should you need any advice, don't worry, you are not alone, Louis.
Very well.
I'm like this little baby among all these political, manipulative masterminds. If it's so important, would you not have some random kid here to decide everything? Right now, I'm still very unclear on the intentions of everybody here, but you're out of your mind if you think I'm not gonna back up my mom as my mother's son. No, no way. How does a conference work? No, that is a legitimate question.
Can you give me a brief explanation of the aim of it all?
Of course, Louis, I was coming to that. The aim of these meetings is to bring together the most influential people in order to think together about the future.
But the future of who?
Of the world, Louis.
Our desire is to steer the destiny of our respective countries for the good of all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
In concrete terms, how do you organize your discussions?
A conference is always organized the same way. There are two masters of ceremony who determine an important subject.
You and Sir Gregory, I presume.
Exactly. We shall be the masters of ceremony. It was our obligation to each bring to the table several guests in order to debate a subject. Once the debate is closed, a decision will be made by a vote of all the participants.
By a unanimous vote. If the project is not agreed on by all, then it will be rejected.
And neither of the two masters of ceremony have the right to vote.
It's up to the guests alone to decide, Louis. In other words, us.
Gregory and myself are merely the go-betweens. Finally, if the project is validated, each guest goes home and starts working to make it happen.
It can take years.
Wow. Okay, sounds fair enough. Unanimous vote? I disagree. I object immediately. If I recall correctly, not a single person here aside from the MCs. No, MC. It's kind of weird when you put it like that. Yo, DJ, Lord Mortimer. Anyway, not a single person here knows what they're here for, right? Because Lord Mortimer wasn't willing to talk about it.
How long have you been active?
Oh, this tradition has more or less always existed, Louis. It has continued from generation to generation.
Okay. Yeah, I know you have a lot of grandparents and parents and relatives named Lord Mortimer.
Do you often hold this kind of society dinner?
In general, once a year, but in actual fact it tends to be events that dictate our gatherings.
Can you give me an example of an event that was decided here before being implemented in the outside world?
Well, take the French Revolution.
Whoa.
It was decided right here 2 years before its implementation in France.
Concerning the case of the French Revolution, I wasn't invited. But as far as the American Revolution is concerned, Louis, I can testify that we planned it 5 years before implementing it, for example.
It's really scary to think that the world might actually operate something like this, but I kind of don't doubt it. I think we asked all of them already. Yeah? What are we talking about today? The French king just died today, right? We received news of it last episode. King Louis the 14th? 16th?
Louis, let me keep you a moment. I would like to let you in on a secret before we begin, because I'm going to need your assistance. You see, the project I'm going to present concerns the territory of Louisiana in North America. It's currently Spanish territory, and I'm going to make the proposition to the Assembly for it to become French.
But how does that concern me?
Well, you see, I prepared this project with your mother. We began thinking about a crazy idea. Unfortunately, Sarah went missing before getting the bigger picture. I don't intend to stop at Louisiana. My idea is to increase the territory of the United States. The first stone of this vast project consists of getting Spain to cede Louisiana to France. Once it becomes French, France will hand it over to the United States, which will then allow them to double the size of their territory. And that's where you come in. France and the United States, hand in hand, two democracies illuminating the world.
I'm not good enough with politics.
But why spread it over 2 phases? Why not announce the overall project immediately?
Unfortunately, if Spain were to hear that the intention of all this is to allow the United States to grow, they would never sign. Manuel Godoy is perfectly aware of President Washington's appetite. If the United States took Louisiana, Godoy would know full well that he will have lost the entire North American continent. Things must take place in several stages. Otherwise, the change will be too brutal, and he will have no choice but to reject the project. Take a look at them. Apart from President Washington, they all belong to monarchies. Do you really think they won't resist? Of course they'll fight, fearful as they are of losing their precious privileges. But the world needs visionaries, like you, like your mother. It's a pity Sarah isn't here to see it. She only knew about a tiny part of the project. I hope I can count on you, Louis. It's time to start now. I must ask you to keep it to yourself for the time being. Take a seat, follow the discussions. We will have an opportunity to catch up later, and you'll be able to let me know your thoughts.
He's buttering me up.
Blast it, Mother. You didn't know about everything. His project is commendable. Why tell me to beware? Could you have gotten it wrong?
Yeah, that's why he's telling us that. Oh, your mother didn't know everything, so it's not like she's lying.
My friends, I propose we get started.
Both your mother and I could be right. No one has to be a liar here.
First of all, I would like to thank you for taking the time to come.
The honor is ours, my lord.
As per our custom, here we are all together to discuss the face of tomorrow's world. Even though there may be certain tensions between our nations, I must ask you to keep an open mind. As Sarah de Richet is unable to be among us, please welcome Louis de Richet, who will represent the Golden Order and will vote on its behalf when the time comes.
Welcome among us, Louis.
Welcome, Monsieur. I hope he'll be more effective than his mother regarding the protection of the King of France. The Order has proved particularly inefficient.
Come, Manuel, you're not going to spoil our visit. The Order's mission was not to protect King Louis XVI, as far as I am aware.
We are talking about a king of divine blood, for goodness sake. It seemed obvious to me he needed protecting. If the Golden Order wants to pride itself on being an influential organization, it should have kept him alive.
Ignore him outright. I don't know anything about this. You guys are putting me on the spot. Let's show that we have the capacity to be here. We're not just some meek little child, even though inside we are.
Thank you all. I am honored to be among you today. I will strive to represent the interests of the Order as best I can.
Perhaps we may begin, Lord Mortimer.
Certainly. I have a dream that our nations will continue to support each other, more now than ever before. A dream that, for the sake of common good, we will do what it takes to ensure stability in the modern world. I have a dream that we shall lead by example and ensure that the American territory may remain in peace.
Thank you for the thought, Lord Mortimer, but I don't see where you're leading.
I'm coming to it, Mr. President. I need not remind you that North America is currently divided between the United States on the east coast and Spain, which occupies the remaining 2/3 of the continent. Well, I propose that Spain cede the center of the continent to France, namely all of Louisiana.
Louisiana? But, well, it is not for sale. Lord Mortimer, I sincerely hope I have not come all this way just to hear you ramble on about what Spain should and should not do. When we went to all the trouble of gaining the territory a few years ago, it was not just to lose it today. Have I made myself clear?
What did I tell you, William? You speak of union, and yet here you are, about to tear us apart.
Duke Manuel, I perfectly understand you. But rest assured, you will soon adore my proposition. You shall see.
Well, since you give me the choice, my good fellow, allow me to doubt it. However, I am impatient to hear what Spain could possibly gain from the sale of Louisiana.
I never spoke of a sale, my good fellow.
What? But I do not understand.
There is one more territory left to conquer, if I'm not mistaken, in the northwest. It is, of course, occupied by your notorious Indians, but...
We shall soon be rid of the savages, so that is not the question.
Notorious Indians? What? Keep quiet for now. Not our place to speak.
Duke Manuel, I believe that Spain should cede Louisiana to France free of charge.
This is utterly grotesque, Lord Mortimer. What a strange example you set for your young protégé. Isn't that so, Monsieur de Richet? Do you understand anything of this proposition?
It would protect you from the Americans. It will protect you from the British. So these two options are basically being on Mortimer's side. Right? I don't see how it would protect us from the British, but okay. I don't understand anything. No. More because I don't want to agree with Mortimer, because I'm on my mom's side right now, okay? I don't believe that, oh, Sarah didn't know enough of everything. She's just, you gotta believe me, help me out. I don't believe any of that.
I must say, William, I find your project mostly disfavors me. I thought you were my friend.
And I am, Mr. President. That is why I'm doing everything in my power to calm your expansionist fervor. France, in Louisiana, should persuade you not to attempt anything to take the territory by force. Louisiana is a vast wetland where you would needlessly lose most of your troops. It would weaken you and offer certain nations the perfect opportunity to take back your famous United States. I am protecting you from yourself, George. Trust me.
I understand. But with friends like you, sir, I certainly don't need any more enemies. I hope you know what you're doing.
Silence.
Am I imagining things, or does it look like Washington isn't aware of Mortimer's plan?
Yes!
Not to put too fine a point on it, Lord Mortimer, but I doubt the Holy See would be in favor of Catholic Louisiana being handed over to secular revolutionaries and king killers.
I should think Monsieur de Richet has an opinion on this subject, does he not?
No. Just say nothing the whole time. Yeah, I thought it was really weird because ultimately what Mortimer is saying to us is that, oh, this plan, we're gonna give Louisiana to the States, but then how come George Washington doesn't know about it? If he benefits from it, why did he not tell him? France does not need to seek the Pope's opinion. France will protect the Christians. Oh, just think of this one's kind of weird.
On the maps of Italy I saw in Mortimer's secret study, he had anticipated movements of troops across Italy. I wouldn't be surprised if he's planning an invasion of Italy by France, and if I push the notion a bit further, I can well imagine that Bonaparte's cannons, financed by the Order, will be used for that purpose. The noose is tightening around poor Piaggi's neck without him even realizing it.
I don't know if I'm the best person to speak about that, Your Eminence.
I don't know what that means. I am gonna look that up because I need to understand what that means. Otherwise, I don't know what choice I'm making. I can tell the first word is Italy. Italy could be invaded. Is Piaggi Italian? I actually don't remember. So if we're saying Italy could be invaded, we're basically tipping Piaggi off that, oh, this is probably not good for you. It doesn't actually say anything about his country, right? Oh, Pope Pius the Sixth. Pope Pius the Sixth. Is that an Italian pope? No, that actually just seems like a French thing. Oh. I guess maybe it's about time I say something here. This one's gonna cost me 3, so I'm gonna use a Carmelite water.
Well, I think that the French army will enter Italy, and that the Vatican will do whatever France demands of it, if the Vatican wants to retain its place.
You are joking, I hope. Lord Mortimer, I did not come here to listen to such nonsense.
What makes you think that, Monsieur de Richet?
Well, Monsieur Bonaparte, here present, has ordered a large number of cannons, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were to be used to keep Italy under control.
Come, sir, what a strange idea. I have enough on my plate with issues in Corsica.
If you say so.
You see, you're...
But Corsica is not where the cannons are to be delivered, is it?
Aye, but... Louis, you are quick-witted. I like you.
You seem to be overlooking something, Messieurs les Français. I also have backers who would be only too pleased to demonstrate the full extent of their fervor by defending the Vatican. Mi auguro che insegnerete l'educazione a questo giovanotto presuntuoso, Sir Gregory.
I hope that you will teach this pretentious young man some manners, Sir Gregory. It looks like I won't be just making friends here.
In any case, my lord, I doubt the English crown will agree.
Ich versichere Ihnen, Emily, nie Preußen wird diese Vereinbarung akzeptieren.
Excuse me? Rude, speaking your own languages.
I assure you, Emily, the Prussian will never accept this agreement. Volner looks like he's set on ruining Mortimer's plan.
Duchess, I am persuaded that we shall find a common ground.
That's enough, William. These are grave times. We don't care about the fate of Louisiana. That worthless expanse of putrid swamps interests no one but yourself.
Speak for yourself, my friend.
Hold on there, Mr. Royal Gigolo. Lower the volume, and let Sir Gregory finish.
Royal Gigolo. I'm a little bit surprised that Holm is not on Mortimer's side.
Holm, Godoy, and now Volner? Mortimer's adversaries are ready to tear each other to pieces, and he takes a malicious pleasure in watching it happen.
How dare
Gentlemen, let us try to remain calm.
There you are, William. See where your projects have taken us, as per usual. Chaos! That's enough. I'm tired. We shall continue this discussion tomorrow, but please be aware that your project will never be ratified. Those who are opposed to this project, follow me.
That's literally everybody.
Are you coming with us, Monsieur de Richet?
Come, Gregory, I think Louis would rather stay. Wouldn't you, Louis?
Oh, this is a tough one, because if we stay with Mortimer, that's making an enemy out of everybody here. But I feel like we could find more information off of Mortimer if we stay with him. I don't think... Yeah, this project was never gonna pass, with or without my intervention. Oh, this is actually a really tough choice. Would I put myself next to the lion in the lion's den to get more information, or stay away? Hold on, is literally everybody here? No, Napoleon's not here. Well, Napoleon's the one with the cannons. Who else is not here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who else is not here? George Washington is still here. This is really making me think, because I don't know which one I want to be. Let's go with Holm.
At the risk of displeasing you, my lord, I'd rather follow Sir Gregory. I don't think this is a place for the Order.
Louis? No.
Let him go, Mr. President. Everyone is free to choose.
Maybe we should have kept up the facade for a little bit longer with Mortimer. Because now he's probably thinking that we're not friends. Because we aren't.